This is my reaction to Paco de Lucía performing Guajiras De Lucia live from 1974. Let's commence. It did not take him long to absolutely remind us why he is the master of that flamenco guitar, ladies and gentlemen. Paco de Lucia absolutely kicking this one off here. Those fingers, man, the speed with which they move to give us this music. You just gotta appreciate that speed. Now, not all of us, in fact, I would say the majority of us don't have that speed in our fingers, ladies and gentlemen. We're not that nimble. We can't move that brilliantly. And a lot of us can't even play the freaking guitar. So when you see this legend absolutely giving you this magic, you just got to sit back and take it in. You just got to appreciate it. And Paco's starting us off hot. Let's keep going. Oh, I dig that melody, ladies and gentlemen. It's just taking us forward. And it's the kind of music that also just wants to make you dance. It just wants to make you move with the magic that Paco's giving you on the guitar. It sounds wonderful, man. Absolutely awesome. The man can transport you to other places in your mind with just his acoustic guitar and just his skill. Unbelievable talent, really, from this legendary man. Paco de Lucia, way back in the day, 74. Shout out to him. This is an awesome performance here, ladies and gentlemen. We see someone watching here, so it's definitely in front of an audience, but it's just rolling along beautifully. I love that. I love that. That little tone that he does there where he gallops along and then dum dum. You know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome instrumental as always by this man. it ended just as I was, working myself up and getting into it even more. But that was one that just, it had a very nice, very clear structure to it. You almost got the feeling in some of his other ones that, it was more like freestyle in a way. I'm not saying that's what it was, but that's kind of what it felt like. So he would go off on these different tangents. But this one seemed more sort of specific in the way it sounded. That riff, the main one leading along, and then other portions, but that main riff, he would come back to it. So like a more classical pop structure to it. If I'm incorrect, I apologize, but I'm saying I dug that jam. That's what it boils down to. I enjoyed that piece of music. Paco de Lucía always delivers, man, every time with his guitar. One man with his guitar being awesome. That's what it's all about. Back in 74, performing this one, ladies and gentlemen, and just absolutely smashing it out. Great jam there, great song. Someone add some vocals to that, add a beat to that, and you've got a whole different reworked vibe. But even without other elements, Paco de Lucia owns this one, and he made that one sound fantastic. This song was originally from an album which was released back in 1969, ladies and gentlemen. It was taken from Fantasia Flamenca de Paco de Lucía, which in English is Paco de Lucia's Flamenco Fantasy, which was the second solo studio album by Paco, which came out in 1969, way back in the day. And this was track 3 on that album, ladies and gentlemen. And Paco gave us a live version here that was just effortless, of a jam that for me was just poppy and memorable and stunning. That's what that was. That was just a wonderful piece of music to just get you flowing along with it. And I mean, I dig this, man. I dig the instrumental vibes. You can just come at me with a guitar and I'll absolutely sit there and appreciate what you're doing. But if your name is Paco de Lucia, master of the flamenco guitar, legend of this style of music, then you just know this man is going to give you just another wonderful composition. He's going to give you another wonderful piece of music. And that's exactly what he did with this performance. Paco gave us yet another stunning performance. This was Flamenco Fantasy come true.